Good evening. It's not only my duty, but my pleasure to welcome you all here tonight.
Tom Chapman is a Torquay-based barber who has made it his mission to propel the stigma of mental ill health among men into the mainstream. In 2015, founded the Lions Barber Collective, an international group of barbers who have undergone training in how to recognise symptoms of mental ill health in clients and signpost them to relevant support services. Can you please all welcome Tom Chapman?
Honestly, it's a massive honour for me to have the privilege to be able to speak to you all this evening. I founded the Lions Barber Collective in 2015 after losing a friend to suicide, a male friend to suicide. I was completely unaware that he was struggling. I'd seen him days before, and we had small talk in the street on the corner, and it wasn't until, I think about 3 days later, I was about to go to bed and I had a message on social media telling me that he had taken his life. And then it all flooded in, as it does now on social media. The news travels very fast. And little did I know that actually when I started, that suicide is the biggest killer in young people in the UK. That's under 45. Nearly 80% of them are men. So that means if you're under 45 and in the UK, you're probably more likely to die of suicide than anything else, which is a staggering figure, which is something that I was completely unaware of. The Lions Barber Collective grew very quickly. Something that was taken on, and I realised that actually we could do a lot more than just do a one-off project. And as barbers, we are in a fantastic position to be able to listen, talk, and help our clients, the people that sat in our chairs. Because let's face it, how many people run their fingers through your hair or hold a cutthroat razor up against your neck and you're okay with that? There's not many, is there, in your life? So we are very privileged. We have that human interaction, that human touch. Lockdown has been a massive effect for all of us, and I would say that the one silver lining of this dark lockdown cloud is that I feel that everybody has realised that we all have mental health. So we created something that was very accessible and easy to use, something that's relevant to everybody at all times as well. A lot of the training that I received in the past, they give you a book about this thick and they talk about diagnosing every single mental illness, which is way too much information for everyone to take on and not effective. I feel that we just need to be able to do 4 things, which is recognise the signs that somebody's struggling, ask them the right questions, the questions that give them permission to talk, listen, which is listening with empathy, without judgment, and actually not trying to solve their problems or fix anything, but let them have the opportunity to be able to get it from out of here and solve their own problems, because no one likes being told what to do, do they? Does anyone here like being told what to do? but you know, we all kind of know what we need to do at the same time, don't we, to sort our own problems out. I mean, I know what I need to do to sort my stuff out. It's just about getting it out there. And finally, it's help to help. So it's not about fixing things or solving problems, but it's about having the knowledge of where we can move people to should they need further help. A safety net for us so that we can actually ask these questions and listen. And a lot of the time, you'll find the listening is the help enough. It's not about trying to diagnose. It's not about trying to work things out like, are they this, are they that? It's just recognizing that literally that change in behavior in that person. So ask is really, really important. We've recognised something that there's a change in our colleagues in your sense, or friends, and then we need to ask these questions. We quite often ask the question, "You all right, mate? How's it going?" But we don't really mean that as an actual question. We're not actually asking somebody. It's more of a greeting. And if I said to anyone here, went, "You all right, mate?" and you said, "No, actually, I'm really not. I'm really struggling," we'd be taken back and not prepared for it. So it's about asking questions where we're given permission. Asking questions such as, "You all right, mate?" isn't really as effective as perhaps saying something like, how are you feeling tonight, John?" But when somebody does open up and talk about this, it's about making it about them. It's about giving them the opportunity to talk again. And I encourage everybody to try this with someone they live with, or a friend or family member. When they tell you something, when they finish, ask them, how do you feel about that? The training that we do, training video that we do online, which you can all actually go and visit if you want to see it again, the lionsbarbercollective.com/barber talk light. You can actually go and do the full, the mini training session, which is free online anytime you want. If somebody is in a moment of crisis, somebody is suicidal and you don't know what to do, you can call an ambulance. There is mental health teams at the hospital, so that is available to mental health issues. Suicide is endangering life, so you can call an ambulance. But one of the great ones that we actually use quite a lot is hubofhope.co.uk. 5 steps to mental wellbeing, which you can all look up. I won't go into them too much. They're on the NHS websites all over the place. But the 5 steps to mental wellbeing are: 1, connect with others. Things like this, fantastic. Especially in the world of COVID, we're fantastic. We're very lucky that we have these things like Zoom now to have these calls, so you guys can all get together still, because it's so important to connect with others. 2, being physically active. That doesn't mean running a marathon. You can go for a walk. You can do whatever you want, but make sure it's right for you, because I hate running. Everyone always suggests running, and it's monotonous, boring. I always finish where I started, so I've never got anywhere, and I'm just a sweaty mess. I do not enjoy it, and it's worse for my mental health thinking about it. I like going to the gym, I like doing the yoga bits and pieces like that. So it's about finding what's good for you. Learning new skills. I know you guys are all very good at that kind of thing anyway, from what John's been saying. So it's always about learning new skills, even things like tonight. Hopefully you've picked something up from this. Giving to others. And that is something that you are really good at, a lot of you, because all the stuff that John's told me, all the stuff you do to give to your communities and give to the other members of your group is fantastic. So that's a great thing to do for your mental well-being. And finally, being present. I think that's something that we could all probably do better at. We think of that as mindfulness and meditation. Meditation is very hard, but being present can be anything really. I think 2 of my favorite things to do to be present is not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, but being present in the moment.
That was absolutely fantastic, and certainly I've picked up a lot from that, and I certainly hope that the members and everybody else that's on this Zoom call will have. And especially we're recording it so we can send it out as well, so everyone gets a chance to find out all those wonderful things that you've told us and informed us about, things we can look out for, especially those 4 points: to recognize, ask, listen, and help to help. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Scott. Hi everyone, I hope you've been enjoying the call so far. The media team has been created with the goal of helping the Lodge provide a better level of understanding and promoting all the great things that the Met Stewards, active and past, do across London, supporting Metropolitan and this Lodge 9812. So members and guests and everyone on this Zoom call, thanks very much for coming on this evening. It's very much appreciated. On behalf of the Worshipful Master, wrap up the meeting and say thank you very much for attending. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you all in the new year, and have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and be safe and well. So good evening, everyone. Thank you.